This is Chad and Dalton here at Coyote Classics, and today we're checking out a beautiful 1966 Mustang Coupe. Love the color combination on this car, love the interior, and love the 4-speed manual transmission that it has.
Yeah, it's just a great car all the way around. I mean, the silver blue, really solid floors, frame, and trunk. We have about 25 photos on our undercarriage photos at coyoteclassics.com. Be sure to check that out. I mean, this is a really nice car. As far as the interior goes, interior's in great shape, and that has the two-tone pony interior, deluxe interior as well. As we go underneath the hood, it is a 289 with a 4-barrel. Runs well, nicely detailed too. As we look at the top of the inner fenders, they're all nice and solid, no patches anywhere there.
And if you've seen our Wednesday videos a couple weeks ago, when we first looked at this car, Chad and I kind of fell in love with it because we got in it, we put it, like even the reverse lights worked on this car, which so many don't with these 4 speeds. There's little things like that, you could tell the car was well cared for by the previous owner. Definitely.
Even just this kind of stuff. I mean, they did a nice job. As far as the paint job, it's not a trailer queen. It's a nice driver with a very solid foundation. But as we look here, you can see that the bottom of the hood was pitted. So when they painted it, they didn't skim coat any of that. But driver quality. But as far as the outside goes, I mean, I think it's just a great looking car.
Yeah, it is.
The horse and corral has all been replaced. The front bumper's new. Again, another Mustang that really has pretty good gaps. Line front to back, back of the hood lines up nice to the cowl. And in this light, it almost looks just a little darker than the normal silver blue, doesn't it? Yeah, looks good. Beautiful. As you go around it, I mean, there's some little solvent pop and some little stuff in the paint. It's been buffed out really nice. You can see it's just got some, I don't know how you put it. Right here, it's just got this little rough spot there.
And that's the beauty of us showing them in here under these kind of LEDs, because I think outside in the sun, a lot of that little stuff that we're going to point out you won't be able to see.
I like the wheels. I mean, it's got the nice tires on it. It's got the nice Magnum 500 wheels on it. Again, this will show you how nice that hood fits there. It's got some more little paint imperfections. It's just, I don't want to say, I mean, it's not like rust bubbles, nothing like that. Just a little dirt here in the paint, stuff like that.
Just a driver quality kind of repaint where you look really close and you'll see little stuff like that. It's not a $20,000 paint job, but just a nice driver quality, local car show quality job.
Yeah, look how straight it is. And like I said, super solid. Nice chrome, all new handles, wheel well trim, doors open great, everything lights up, the back of the console light, all the doors, both underneath lights. Yeah, what a good car. Corners of the doors are rust-free. I mean, they started with a very solid Mustang.
Yeah, they did. My favorite part about it, though, has got to be that deluxe interior, the blue with the white. I don't often see that, and it looks really good on this blue car.
Yeah, you're definitely right there, D. The seats are beautiful. They did a nice job on those. It's got seat belts in the front, retractables, and 2 seat belts in the back. Headliner's nice and tight. Visors are nice and tight. We are kind of having a little snowstorm today, so I guess we'll just kind of have to see. I'm not taking it out or not.
Just depends how fast the snow melts.
But door shuts great. Top of the door lines up nice here all the way along. Same thing with the trunk lid. Yeah, go ahead and open that up if you would. But here's the big thing. Not only is it solid, but look how straight it is. So I know I kind of beat the paint up in a little spots, like with some solvent pop or some little things like that. But it is super straight. It's got a great shine, a great look.
And I'm 2 foot away from the car right now. And from right here, 2 foot away, it looks fantastic. But again, if you go up on it really close, you will see things like Chad's pointed out, but they're not, it's not like there's big bubbles or paint chipping off or anything like that.
Not at all.
Having the finish there.
You can go to any car show and be super proud of it. It's a great driver. Be sure to check out those undercarriage photos because that's what makes every one of these Mustangs a little different. And I was very impressed with this one as far as underneath.
Yeah, I like this car a lot.
Yeah, as far as the roof goes, that's really nice as well. I didn't see any bubbles or blisters on the driver's side. As we look at the passenger, same thing. Really nice wheel wells. Bottom of the door lines up nicely. We just sold that Ember Glow one, Dalton. That was an automatic. Very, very similar car. This is just a little nicer paint as far as, other than that, they were both similar. And a 4-speed, man. This looks cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Top of the dash pad, and the dash is all painted nicely. They did a gorgeous job on the interior. Really, really nice. Hurst 4-speed. Beautiful door panels, and they fit nice.
Pretty car, and again, as we went around it, I didn't see any bubbles or blisters.
Nothing. Back of the hood. Got those squeaky shoes on again.
I know. Next time we do a video, I'll make you do it in your socks.
There's just a little tiny little ding right here by my finger, very small. But
Sounds like
hey, Carl, fire it up, shall we?
Yeah. Cheese curds on your feet.
I think so. Fog lights work too, don't they?
Yep.
I say we drive it.
So I can see we got a little flurry here, but it's not really sticking to the road, so we figure we'll drive it and we'll detail it up again, power wash it and stuff like that when we get back. But
yeah, I mean, everyone kind of wants to know how they drive.
Yeah, it's important to know.
Yeah. Oil pressure is way over on the high side. I don't know if you can get this. Gas gauge works as well. Amp gauge works. Your oil pressure, your amp gauge. Odometer is 19,000. Temperature gauge seems like that works as well. Another thing is the radio works. Original radio works. That tells us everything really we want to know about a car.
Heater fan works.
Yeah. Wipers work, horn works, light works in there. And that's what when we bought it, that's one of the main reasons we bought this Mustang, is because everything freaking worked.
Just tells you that the guy that had it before, took care of the thing and drove it and kept up on maintenance.
Yeah, definitely.
Got her in 4-wheel drive.
Got her in 4-wheel drive. We should put her in 4-wheel drive, shouldn't we? 4-barrel works good, don't it?
Linkage might need to be adjusted a little bit.
Yeah, I just got to get used to it. Every one of these 4-speeds are so different. It's the first time I drove this one. Brakes are awesome on it.
That is a very true thing too, and I tell it to all our customers too. It's every 4-speed, and we get the pleasure of driving so many of them. And I always say, anytime you buy a new car in general, even like a new pickup for me.
Hey, one thing, it goes in reverse really easy.
Good.
That's good.
But even no matter what you buy, it always takes, I say, about 30 miles before you're like, okay, I really got it. Or at least 30 minutes of driving it.
It does. You're definitely right, Dalton. Temperature gauge is coming up as well, which is nice. We'll try second here now.
Unless you're like Chad and you learn fast. There's third.
Shift's great.
It does shift.
It's just, you just got to put it with the console stuff, you just got to put it right in there.
Yep.
But speedometer works perfectly, shows we're doing 60, and that's exactly what it feels like. It's on the road really nice and quiet. We have a little wind gap here, but I don't even hear it. I can just see just a little bit of daylight.
I would say for a classic car, the wind noise in this thing's virtually none. You know what I mean? There's no whistling or anything like that.
I'm impressed by it.
It's a nice car.
As far as our synchros going down in third.
So nothing wrong with the shifter linkage. I was just operator error.
I'm so glad we got behind the wheel, even though it's shitty out today. That way you guys can know what kind of a quality of a car it is. Everything works. It goes down the road great. Try our brakes one more time here. It's got the day-night mirror as well. Here's your brakes.
Over there. Perfect stop.
Really nice pedals all the way to the top too. So 4-speed, 4-barrel, little Mustang with pony interior.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by the way this thing went down the road. Just very nice. So check it out on the website, coyoteclassics.com. Links down in the comment section of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.